Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another video, and welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. We are going strong over here. If you have not subscribed, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel so you do not miss out on any of the Vlogmas videos. And down below, I will have the playlist for all of the previous Vlogmas days that I have done. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. My reviews on just individual products tend to do really well on my channel, so I was like, let's definitely incorporate some makeup reviews into Vlogmas. And you guys know that I absolutely love e.l.f. cosmetics. I love trying out their new makeup and I love trying out their primers. Specifically, recently did a video on all of the e.l.f. primers that I have, and I ranked them and I talked about them, and I kind of went from best to worst. And I love e.l.f. primers. They are amazing, they are affordable, and they really work. So I'll have that video linked down below as well. Make sure you guys go check that out. And today we're going to be talking about their infamous Putty primers. So I have two here. They do have three. They have a luminous version, a matte version, and then just their original poreless putty primer. I have the e.l.f. matte version here, and I have the original just poreless one. I just wanted to come and compare these two and let you know my thoughts on both of them, and so you can choose which one that you would like to try. Okay, so let's start with the original putty primer. So this primer came out and it literally flew off the shelves. Jeffree Star did a video talking about this, and of course after he did that video, you literally could not find this product. Lots of people have been comparing it to the Tatcha primer, and some people are saying that they're dupes. Some people are saying it cannot compare. I've never tried the Tatcha primer, so I am not sure. So both of the primers retail for $8. So the original came out, I want to say like last year or like a little bit earlier last year, and it does have a pink hue to it. I hope you can see. There it is. So it does have a pink hue to it. So it's really thick and it's smooth, and it literally glides across the skin. And the more that you rub it in, the thinner it gets and the more that it goes deep into your pores. Once you've rubbed it in completely, it dries a little bit and it leaves a really soft but silky feel on the skin. It actually leaves the skin kind of glowy just a little bit, just kind of like you put on your moisturizer. So this is a swatch. So it looks just plain white when you rub it in, but it does have a pink hue to it when you look at it in the container. And this is how it looks once it is all rubbed in. So as you can see, it does not leave a white cast, but it does leave your skin with like a little bit of a shine, which I do not mind. Now, I have huge pores, so I definitely wanted to try this product, that it does create a nice, soft, smooth base for your makeup to lay on it. I think personally the best way that I have used it is to put it on and kind of let it sit for maybe a minute or two. It does also help if you set the primer. Lately I've been using translucent powder to set my primer. It does work really well if you put it on a brush. So this is just the Sigma tapered kabuki brush, the F86, and I like this because one, it has an angle so you can really get under your eyes and like get around your forehead. It also works well for me, and then you can go in with your foundation with that same brush and put the foundation on top, and I think it blends effortlessly. I would not suggest using this primer with a glowy foundation, more of like a natural to matte foundation. A glowy foundation plus this, I think that if you don't like that super dewy look, I think it probably can be way too much for you. How do I rank this? I rank this as a 7 out of 10. I think it's a really good primer. I definitely think it's worth a try. $8, you cannot beat that, and you get a ton of product. I think it's a really good kind of everyday primer if you have a everyday foundation. I have the matte and poreless Maybelline foundation, and I love this foundation, and I think that they work well together. I actually just have on the matte one today, so I have the matte one on with the matte foundation, and I really like how this came out. The e.l.f. original poreless putty primer gets a 7 out of 10 from me, and I think that you should definitely give it a go. Now moving on to the matte version. So the difference with the matte version is it is pure white. Let's see, there you go. So it is all white, and I'm going to swatch it for you. And honestly, believe it or not, guys, I think the matte version is a little creamier. It reminds me of Noxzema when I have it, like the old school face cleanser. This stuff really reminds me of Noxzema. That's the consistency. It's not as sheer as the other one. It does give you a little bit more, I don't know if you can really see it, but I can see it kind of like in person. It gives you just a touch of like a white cast on your face. It doesn't show up in like your pictures or anything, but it does give you like a little bit of a more of a white cast than the original one. And it does blend out smoothly. It makes your skin feel really soft. It has that same silky texture to it, but you can definitely feel it is a little more drier than the other one. Now, I do notice that I do have to maybe use a more natural setting mist when I use the matte primer. So today I looked a little drier than normal, and so I just sprayed the Pixie Rose Glow Mist, and it gave my skin this super healthy glow. I really hope that you guys can see it. I love the way that my skin looks. It looks super natural and it just looks good. Like, I just really love it. And like I said, I use the Maybelline Fit Me with the matte, and I think it looks absolutely wonderful. 8.9 out of 10. Like, I love this primer so much. It feels really good on the skin. I think it's great for if you have oily skin. I think you'll like this, and I think if you have combo to dry skin, I think you will really like this as well. So 8.9 out of 10, almost a 9 out of 10. I don't know why I can't give it a 9 out of 10, but I just can't. I love it. I think it's great, but it is something about it that I think maybe over the years, if they reformulate it, I think then it'll be like a 9 out of 10. But other than that, this is amazing. So which one do I like more? I like the matte version more, and I think that if you're looking to try one out first, I would definitely say go with the matte. I would say go with the matte version first and see how you like it. And if you want something a little bit more softer, a little bit more dewier, a little more natural, then you can definitely give the original one a go. But so far, they're both really good, and I think they're both worth a try. So that wraps up my review for the e.l.f. Putty primers, the matte and the original version. Let me know if you guys want to see a review on the illuminating version. I have not gotten it because I normally don't buy glowy primers. Sometimes I do, but for the most part, I really kind of stay away from them. But I'm definitely willing to give it a go. L'Oreal had a glowy primer years ago that I loved. Absolutely loved it. I don't know why I never rebought it, but I would definitely give the illuminating one a try. So if you guys want to see that, let me know down below, or thumbs up this video, and I'll definitely get that video out for you guys. Let me know down below if you have tried both of the versions of the Putty primer, and let me know which one you like best. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another video, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another day of Vlogmas.